Well, howdy folks, welcome back to Illinois Air Guns. We're going to be doing a little pellet testing with my Daisy 1101S. I got a Gamma scope on it, 3x9x40. It's not adjustable objective. It's one I got with my bone collector, and I never put it on there. I put a different scope on the bone collector. So I thought it'd be a good gun for it. And we're going to start out, we're going to do some pellet testing. I've got several of them here, but we're going to start out with the Crosman Premier Piranhas. They're a 10.5 grain pellet. I've zeroed this in with the Daisy flat nose, so these probably won't hit. We're just going for groups. So it might not hit the bullseye, but that's not what we're after. We're after groups. Bottom target. Well, dead on. That kind of surprised me, since the flat nose are quite a bit lighter than these. And I'm shooting at 25 yards. Well, that pellet don't even want to go in. Huh. Let's get a different one. All right. A little higher than the other one. We're going to shoot five shot groups, and see which one's the best one. And I might not have the camera going for all. I've got 7 different pellets here, so I might shoot the first group and the last group on film, and then I'll show you which one was best. Oops. This thing's got an automatic setting safety when you cock it, or when you break the barrel. A little high again. Those pellets fit pretty tight. Yeah, I don't think it's liking these Crosman Piranhas. Them flat noses grouping a whole lot better than that. Yep, them's all over the place there. So we'll say no on them. Let's try the Crosman Pointed. These are 7.4 grain. Crosman Pointed. Top target. I still got to put some grease on this spring. It's got a lot of twang to it. Maybe it'll quiet it down some. Right overside the other one. One more shot with the pointed pellets. Well, that's better than the piranhas, but still not a real good group. I'd say maybe a little over an inch. We'll throw them over that way since it was a little better group. All right, let's try the Barracuda H&N Sport Barracuda matches. They're a 10.65 green. Oh, I'm gonna have to go put up a different target. I'll be right back, folks. So we'll shoot some of these flat nose out of it. Like I said, these are the ones I zeroed it in with. Top target. Same hole. These flat nose are pretty good pellets. Same hole. I don't know why it's shooting to the right now. This, like I said, it was zero with this, but I did tighten up the bolts that hold it to the stock, so that could have thrown that off a little bit. One ragged hole so far. One more shot. That's the best group so far. Daisy flat nose. It really likes them. A lot of guns like these pellets for some reason, and they're inexpensive. You get 500 of them for $4 and some change. I'm gonna go get that target, and we'll take a look at it, and I'll be right back with you. Well, folks, the Gamma Hunters didn't do too bad. Daisy pointed wasn't worth 10 cents, as you can see there. The Red Fires, I'm sorry, the H&Ns, they wasn't too awful bad. Had that one over there flyer, but them 4 was just as good as the Gamma Red Fires, which they was a pretty good group, within an inch. And then the Crossman pointed, not so good. They was probably a little over an inch. The Crossman Piranhas was terrible. They was all over the place. But probably the best group out of all was the Daisy flat nose. They was probably 3/4 of an inch. That's what that circle is there, is about 3/4. So that group was about 3/4, and I went ahead and brought it over, got it shooting in the center there. But hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing, hitting that thumbs up button, hitting that notification bell, sharing it with all your friends and family. I'd sure appreciate it, and God bless y'all.